Hello YouTube, Craig in here, and I am continuing my series on Wolcen Lords of Mayhem. And in this video, we'll keep descending deeper into the Anankus Hall. I always pronounce the names in this game wrong. As we pursue the cultists. And I'm just going over my skills here. I'm trying out a number of them to see which one works better, and I'm actually toying with the idea of changing my character from a magic user to more of a ranged necromancer type hybrid build. That's the closest thing to what I'm thinking of doing. I basically want to change him up to where I'm not using a staff, but I'm using probably a pistol in my main hand and then a catalyst in my offhand. And I do this a lot with games, so I'm really enjoying the freedom of this game. It lets you do, kind of whatever you want with your character. It gives you the ability to fundamentally change, into something completely different. I think that type of feature really works well for me because I'm constantly trying new characters. I want to try everything out, see what works best. As I mentioned in the last video, I played World of Warcraft for years, and I had every single class to max level because I could not decide which class I liked better. And I ended up playing them all too. It was crazy. I would get one to the max level and then I would be like, hey, I wonder what this class is like. And I'd start that class and I'd get them to max level and then I'd do another one and another one. And finally I had them all, every single class in that game, to the max level. And even then I could not pick a favorite class, so. A game like this really works well for me because I can, I rolled a magic using character, but I could actually turn him into a warrior or a range character, or pretty much anything, you can think of. And all I need is some gold and some primordial affinity, and I can reset my attributes and my stats, get some different gear, and boom, I'm a different character. When I first saw the skill tree in this, the passive skill tree in this game, I thought, man, that's a mess. But it's turned out to be a very cool feature of the game. As it is right now, I think my minions are doing good damage, but I'm not doing very good damage with my staff. And that's really what I want to change. I want to be able to have my minions do good damage, but also be able to, add to that damage and help them kill stuff quicker. And I don't feel like right now I'm really doing that. And as I've mentioned in past videos, I'm staying away from guides and builds and advice on the internet because I would like to just try out this game, try out different things. That's part of the fun of the game for me, is just to try it out, see what works, see what doesn't work, eventually make my own build and then compare them to what's already out there and see how well I did. And the other thing that I think is a problem with this character is when I generate rage, I have nothing to do with it. So my thought was, and I'm sure there's other people that have already thought of this, again, I'm not really looking for advice outside of just what I have seen in the game, but if I can use both willpower and rage skills, I could bounce back and forth between rage and willpower and just use the skills that take that resource. So I could, use all my willpower skills, bump up my rage, switch to my rage skills, bump it back over to willpower, just kind of ping pong back and forth. And since this game bases your skills off the weapon that you have equipped, I'd need to have 2 weapons equipped. I'd have to have one that allows me to do the spell skills, and then one that allows me to do the rage skills. And for the spell skills, the answer is obvious. It's the Catalyst. So I'll be using that in my offhand because those don't do any damage. And then I will be equipping in my main hand probably I'm thinking probably a pistol. Because I would like to be a ranged character, so. If you can think of like a hunter in World of Warcraft, you know, where you have a tank. As I have a tank, I've got the Golem summon, which is basically a tank. He can taunt, he can take a bunch of damage, and you know, he's great at that. So I'll have him tanking stuff, and I can just sit back and pelt it with my gun, get all my other summons up, have them attack it too. There are some good skills, it looks like, in the projectile skills, like range damage, you know, kind of stuff. So I'm interested in taking a closer look at some of those. I don't have any yet, but I am planning on doing, you know, switching my build probably. In the next video, you're probably going to see this character doing damage in a different way.
That's not happening.
I think after this video is done, I'm going to look at getting some different gear, look at getting some different skills, reset my stats, my attributes, and see what I can do with my character. I mean, I don't have a specific build in mind yet, but I want to try to, you know, look at something that gives you good range damage. I want to keep my summon damage. You know, I want my minions to be able to do some good damage still. I'm basically looking at anything that gives crit, you know, kind of like a rogue build, you know, anything that gives crit, attack speed, movement. I want to be able to, you know, I want to try to bump up my passive dodge skill, all of that. I want to be hard to hit. I want to hit fast. I want to hit hard. And I want to have, you know, my summons in there tanking for me. So that's kind of what I'm going to be trying to focus on with this next build that I do. But I'm going to go ahead and play through this video with my character, you know, as he is now, just using the spells that I have and the, you know, the summoned minions that I have. Phantom Blades. Okay, I've seen that skill before, and that one looks like a good skill, so. I'm saving these up, and I'm just going to use them as I find them. If I find one that I think is going to be beneficial, you know, for my next build, I'm just going to use it. Try it out, you know, see how it does. So it looks like the exit to this level is up ahead. Got a chest here. Some boots in it. Let's grab those.
Facing me alone was foolish. It gave Miss Young's
Oh, there's that guy again. Or maybe it's a different guy. I'm not sure. Looks like the same guy.
To die.
Probably another boss fight right here.
Fulfill your function in service of the sleeper. Only one left to convert.
Yeah, I just feel like I could be doing more damage with this character. I don't know that I'm doing my full damage potential, you know. Nothing much there. So of course the cultist guy's gone. We need to keep going into the next level. Okay, level 2. Got a companion shrine. We might as well use that. Get an extra summon here. Can't hurt. I noticed my minion's using this little life leech ability, that little, you know, wave frost-like type thing that he shoots out of him. That thing's pretty cool. He can hit multiple targets with that. It's pretty cool. I've seen him use that quite a bit. Yep, he just used it right there. It's a good guy to get as a summon. Using the parasite skill, I think. I like that guy. It's probably one of the stronger, you know, monsters that I've seen in this area.
It's not possible.
Frost Tormentor versus Frost Tormentor. Let's see how that goes. Okay, got a level there. That guy's tough. There, we got him. Nothing, no real good loot from that, so let's just keep going. Spend my points before I forget about that. For now, I'm just working through this tree right here, but I'm going to be, again, I'm going to be changing that, but for now I'm going to try to, you know, go up that tree while I can till I have enough to switch my passive skills out to something else. I'm gonna head through this side area over here. Oh, after I kill this stuff, of course.
Can't do that right now.
Okay, gonna head through the side area here. See what we can find. Maybe find some good loot. Maybe not. The chest, we'll check that. Nothing outstanding. Pretty much just walking by blue items right now. Chest up ahead, we'll take a look at that. again, nothing good in that one, doesn't look like, so I'm going to keep going. I'm going to head on. Get a little bit of gold if I can. Chest over here. Nothing much in there. Boy, this one's kind of being disappointing. Let's see what else we got. Nothing much there. Oh, we finished the area, so we get a reward here. Let's see what we got. I'll look through this stuff while my minions kill everything left on the level here. Yeah, I'm kind of liking that one. I think I'll grab that. Alright, we're gonna keep moving here, go to the exit, get back to the regular level. Then we'll work our way towards the next exit to this level. There's probably gonna be a boss at the end of this, probably. Got some boots over here, I'll grab those. Unlocked a new skin. Those rare, you know, those enhanced monsters with a blue name and these guys with a gold name kind of reminds me of, you know, Diablo 1, where they had those named creatures, you know, that you would run into every once in a while, and they'd have like, you know, they drop like special loot, you know, and stuff. You'd find one, I think normally like every level, but that kind of reminds me of those monsters that you encountered in that game. Here's a chest here, let's see what we got. Something, at least. There's a lot to this level. And I have this tendency to start going down the, you know, I'll go the wrong direction. I seem to be usually the last place I look is the stairs to go down to the next level, you know, so it would not surprise me if I'm going the wrong direction. Nothing there. Let's keep going. Now I did try to, one of those big things we just fought, I'm not sure what they're called, but I did try to take control of one of those, and you can't, unfortunately, so that's a bummer, because that would be a cool summon to have on your side. Does a lot of damage and stuff. So there are some monsters, I guess, that you can't take control of, which is too bad. I mean, that would be nice if you could take control of anything. Got some dye, I'll pick that up. Been collecting all the dye that I can and trying to use that and case I ever want to, you know, when I have a bunch of money to burn, I can just, you know, make my character's appearance different. So still don't know where the exit is at on this level. I'm just going to keep looking for it. Got to be around here somewhere. And I'll bet you it is the last place that I look. Yes, of course. Okay, looks like we got a few more things to go through here, and then after that, we should be heading down to the next level.
I need more power.
Oh, got some dye, I'll grab that. Okay, keep going. Okay, looks like a short zone, so there's probably a boss coming up here. I'll get ready for that.
Even if we fail to stop you, one of the remaining primordials will come.
And who will it be? Hmm? The one drifting through the void? The insane one? Or maybe the one too busy to care? Did I forget any? Hear the sad truth, Miseonth. None of them are coming. You are alone.
Your every word is poison. Finish this.
With pleasure. But first, I must have a little chat with my future host. Come closer, vessel.
So I guess I gotta talk to this guy.
A familiar face.
Have we met?
We did. You and I had an argument on that cliff. Alas, your friend intervened. How is Val?
You're the demon?
Leave while you can, mortal. Yudai's powers are beyond you and I.
I fled once. This time I will do what I must. What do you want from me?
If you thought you had any importance in all of this, then I am sorry to disappoint. You are nothing but an entertaining speck. But since you are here, I guess you will make a fine host. I do fancy your powers. I can feel your soul's primal fear. There is no one to save you now.
Alright, this guy again.
Will is nothing but a burden for you.
Minions are making short work of this guy. Whoa. Okay. He's got some skill. Almost got him. There's a little bit more here.
I made it. I banished a demon on my own.
Nice.
Damn. My powers are growing. And I still don't know what's causing them.
Such power is meant to be contained within a mortal shell. Unless... Yes, I feel your potential. Something has unlocked it. But how?
What are you?
I am Misiounce. My kind were created by the primordials to protect their structures from evil. Without their guidance, we grew weak. I realize now that our failure was inevitable. The cult of the sleeper tainted Anankis forever.
What do you know about this cult?
They are part of an unholy pact known as the Covenant of the Blind. We believe it to be made of 3 Abatu lords. Amaterasu, the Sleeper, Ashtaroth, the Aberrant, and Ashot, the Puppeteer.
The Abatu? What are they?
Fallen primordials, whose understanding of creation became absolute and twisted. Demons as powerful as they are mere servants of these all-powerful beings.
That doesn't sound good. What do they want? What did they do to Anankis?
They are using it as a catalyst. Anankis is part of a primordial network. 2 other similar ones are funneling energy towards the main structure. This is where this ray of energy is heading. By draining the fear that invades the surface city, it fuels Anankis' core with a tremendous power. It then redirects it to the main structure. The earthquakes are nothing but energy bursts from the core as it crosses power thresholds.
What will they do with it?
We do not know.
Okay, one problem at a time. First, saving Stormfall. How do I stop Anankis' core? Misiounce, how do I stop the bloody core? Rest in peace, Guardian.
I'm going to go ahead and stop the video right here at this point. If you like the video, leave a like, subscribe. You'll see more videos on Wolcen, Lords of Mayhem. I'll see you guys in the next video. Kraken out.
I feel stronger.